another perspective, and this is from a teacher's point of view, about STEM ecosystems and then their impact both on education and on students.
I want to be clear that, I struggle a lot. I don't know that I deserve this, because what I want to tell you is that things my students do to be successful are things that come out of my community. Wilcox and the companies and the organizations in that town have made a lot of opportunities available for my kids. I can talk about the projects that I've gotten to take to International Science Fair, but if I do, it means I've got the Northern Cochise Community Hospital that let my kids come in and do a research project with their nurses. I can talk about the project that Arizona Department of Environmental Quality used our data to change the way they were treating an abandoned mine. But again, it's because we used the U.S. Forest Service and the hydrologists to give my kids the expertise they need. I've got some knowledge, but I have this thing where I grew up in silence. I'm a product of school systems. I believe in education. I went through the university route. And while I've had opportunities to go out and do different industry type jobs, I've got a limitation to what I know that looks like. And so I've reached out, and like I say, I believe that what I've done is create a little micro ecosystem in my town that allows for kids to learn what other jobs look like. Valley Telecom has supported me, and I want to make clear, this is not an ask today. Like Valley Telecom has always supported me, and SSBC has supported me with things like money for these programs in the past. But then they also come onto campus and they offer internships to our jobs, or internships to our students. Our students get to go work with engineers. Our students get to go see all the different sides of what STEM companies offer and how they can get involved. And that's what we want to talk to you about too today, is that when we say that this is an ecosystem, we're talking, just like Dr. Clay said so many times, about partnerships that go both ways. Partnerships that create opportunities for you to show what jobs look like so our kids know what they've got to stay here for. When kids don't believe there's jobs, they don't know what those opportunities look like, the same way I sometimes don't know what those opportunities look like. Your involvement helps me show them. Like your involvement in creating those experiences, in sharing your expertise, in sharing, that's what makes STEM more meaningful to our kids. So I had to make a transition moving to Wilcox. I grew up in Globe, outside of Globe, and so STEM to me was mining. We saw what the mine jobs looked like. That's why my friends dropped out of school to start mining jobs. And I had to learn that when we talk about farming today, we're talking about automated equipment and GPS-driven watering systems. We've got all these other opportunities that people not from here originally or people not inside those industries are aware of, and we want your expertise to be a part of that. That's what our big ask is going to be for today. And I think that's also a lot, if you want to advance to, of what my kids can tell you about what their experiences too. I'm very proud of these three young ladies, by the way. They, I'll let them tell you their stories, but is your own.